What's up, guys? So this is gonna be what I hope to be the future homestead. Where we're at now is just kind of starting to get our roots in the ground, and we've done a few things here before, but nothing really too crazy. I mean, we've raised, I don't know, 15, 20 calves in that little thing there, but this is gonna be the future homestead. And so this giant fucking thing, hey, let me get on back here just a little bit. So this is what we're gonna gather the water in for the animals. Obviously it looks a little outdated because I built it probably a year now, 2 years ago now. I don't come up here often, but after it's all finished, it's gonna be fully insulated, and then we're gonna spray foam the bottom of it and everything. And then what's gonna happen is I'm gonna basically build a new pitch on the roof where the water will just flow right into this. And I guess really the main reason why I don't have this done is because I don't know what to line it with, because we get some pretty hard winters up here in upstate New York. We're just a few minutes from Vermont and Canada, and our winters get pretty rough, so it's tough to say sometimes. But that's gonna be a 10,000 gallon water cistern is what's gonna be held in there. And but then we're gonna end up clear cutting all this, remove all that shit, and we're gonna clear cut all this. And I've already started. Actually, that pile's almost gone by now. I've cut most of that pile down. But no, when I bought this place, dude, there was so much fucking garbage sitting around this fucking place. Well, I mean, we built this structure, but the place itself had just piles of fucking garbage all over the damn place. But we got a lot of issues here because you go 5-10 acres back in the woods, then you get into a big cornfield, and the ditch for the drain tile is right over yonder that way a little bit. And it so during the wet seasons, this is all the way up to the road is all fucking flooded. So it's gonna take some work to become a homestead, but we'll get it, because we're gonna turn it into a plant where we can pasteurize milk and shit. And that's what we're gonna do here. I don't know if we can see anything in here, but and then this is just a little back part that we started working on here. And then eventually one of these days I'm gonna get up here and I'm just gonna go crazy, and I'm just gonna finish the whole fucking thing. And whenever that day decides to happen for me, I suppose. But we've been clear cutting trees out for quite a long time now. And oh well, this is a mess, huh? So yes, so there's a camper in there. And then we just built a big ass fucking addition off of it. So this was originally a camp, and that we started building, and it was something when I first built it, but when you don't keep up on the maintenance of shit, stuff slowly falls apart. But there's a hay wagon in there. But anyways, though. So this is all off-grid setup with all like the solar panels and shit, and which I do not recommend. I'd rather just sell them and hook up a damn generator. Is what I would rather do. Well, I used to run this place off a generator, but one day I had a bright idea to invest in fucking solar power. And now I'm a few grand deep into something that can only run a light bulb for a few hours. What a fucking waste of money. But yeah, this is going to be the future homestead here. And whenever I get around to working on this fucking joint, but we got a couple. You know, we got a shop, and then we got the shed where we keep the tractor, and we got a small duck coop over there that we used to raise ducks in, and I don't know what the fuck this thing is. My dad must have dropped this thing off. I don't know, Dad's always putting stuff here, but that's okay. And it was cool though. And you know, when I first built it, you know, we had the fire pit in the middle of the porch and shit. And you always have to walk inside with a loaded gun, guys. Always walk inside with a loaded gun. I've already shot a raccoon in here. And actually, it's still buried in the wall, and I gotta go in there and unbury it from the fucking wall. I saw a fox in here one day, so you always gotta walk in here ready to fucking shoot something, because you never know. But as you can see, though, you know, so this is the whole solar system. Well, not all of it. There's another setup, and I still gotta get all that hooked up, and I think I got a couple of shit over there in some boxes. Don't mind my kids' stuffed animals and shit. We come up here for camping every now and then, every once in a great blue moon. But so that'd be most of the solar setup. None of it's turned on at the moment, because if the battery's drained, then it just beeps and beeps and beeps, and it never stops fucking beeping. So, but this one though, I think I can turn this. I think I usually leave this one on, so let's find out. There. So yeah, the animals got in here and ripped it up pretty fucking good on me. Yeah, that's where I shot that raccoon. Fucker popped its snout out right in that fucking hole. I said, well, that's it for you then, little buddy. And, yeah. So this will be the homestead. Here, eventually, we're gonna transition everything over to here. I do not have any power in here for lights, so we can't. Those lights don't work. Of course not. So that's just a waste of my time even being in here, isn't it? But hopefully, as time prevails, we'll be able to do that. We got a couple side rooms here for storage. But this is all, you know, one of those off-grid setups. And we always liked it. We used to stay here a lot. Obviously not. Obviously we don't stay here anymore, but we used to stay here quite often. And we liked it. But this is the future homestead, guys. If you have any ideas, tips for me, throw them at me. I'm always open to new ideas.